Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Friday, currently 2 p.m. I know what you're thinking, why are you starting so damn late? You're supposed to start at 9. So here's what happened. So that was the plan, but then my mom she called me and she said, hey, can you take me to DC? There's things I have to do, please. She hates driving in DC. So I was like, you know what, sure, why not? I'll take you. Because, you know, DC, you need to be aggressive. You cannot be indecisive. You can't be those drivers that, you know, have their blinker on but never actually merge. None of that. So, you know, I took her to DC. We were basically there most of the morning. Didn't get back home till like 12:30, 1 o'clock. And I was like, you know what? Let me see what's on the schedule for Doordash. So I saw 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. So that's what we're going to do, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. The goal is $200. Excuse me. And we're going to hit it no matter what. $200. I took the day off today from my normal job, so I was like, you know what, I can dash, I have no restrictions, so we're gonna go till 200 until we hit $200 basically. But yeah, driving in DC earlier, I could not imagine dashing in DC. I mean, there's absolutely no parking. I can only imagine you just, you know, throw your hazards on, lock your car, hopefully nobody takes it, hopefully it doesn't get towed or you get a ticket. I definitely want to try it, but I don't know where exactly. I know someone commented on one of my videos. I'm gonna see if I can schedule in that area where apparently there's a lot of peak pay and you can make a lot of money and whatnot. Because I'd be definitely interested in you know, seeing how that is. But anyways, the goal today is $200. We just picked up our first order here from Chipotle. $6 payout, 2 miles. What a great start. I'll take it. No mileage, and technically we're starting at an awkward time, 2 p.m. after lunch, before dinner. So I'm not entirely sure how much we're gonna make from 2 to 5, but I'm hoping that, you know, we can at least do something so we can, you know, head in the right direction. So anyways, we'll see you guys on the next one. Guys, after dropping off the order from Chipotle, it was just $6 by the way, which I was expecting it to stay at that. I don't think $6 ever go up. But anyways, we have our next order here from Potbelly, $6.25. I think it's like 2.5 miles maybe. Again, miles make sense, the order makes sense, the food is ready. So maybe stepping it to $200. But yeah, so far so good. I mean, it's 2:22. We have 2 orders already. Let's go, guys. So we dropped off the order. I think it ended up being $6.75. So we're sitting at $12.75. We made it back to the town center, and we've been waiting. I mean, it's kind of what sucks about starting at a random time like 2 p.m. It's not that busy. So right now it's 2:42, and we've been sitting here for about 10-15 minutes right now. But it is what it is. Hopefully we get something soon, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we just picked up our next order here from Total Wine. It has, I think, 3 miles, a $9 payout. Typically I like my shopping pace to be a little bit higher, maybe like $10, but you know, you gotta think into account that it's 3 o'clock, it's during the slow times. Plus I know that I can shop for it pretty fast, which is, you know, what I did. So now we're back on the road here, only 5 minutes away from the customer's house. Let's go. Guys, we got the order dropped off. A lady was super nice. She was waiting for me outside her house, and I forgot to wear my mask. She was wearing her mask, so I apologize. But you know, she said she was fine. Like, she's like, oh, I just wear it because I'm so used to it, you know. And I completely forgot to wear mine, you know. Although it is, you know, with the new governor, we have a new governor in Virginia, and he's, you know, he's lifting a lot of the restrictions. So, you know, most people aren't really wearing masks anymore. At least not like they used to, you know. But luckily the lady was nice, because, you know, if you get the wrong customer, you know, they could, you know, report you to Doordash, or they could make a big deal out of it. So I'm so thankful that she was really nice and understanding that I simply forgot to wear it. I always wear it when I'm dropping it off, especially if it's handed to me. Not always when it's leaving my door, because technically I'm leaving it at the door, but I feel like I should just in case. But anyways, now we're sitting at $21.75, and it's 3:20. So, you know, we still got a long ways to go. Again, the goal is 200, and we're not gonna stop dashing until we do it. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we just picked up our next order here from Five Guys, $9.50. I think like 5 miles, but can't argue with $9.50. That's pretty high cash flow, considering it's 3:45. So yeah, the food was ready, which is awesome. Now we got a 12-minute drive. We'll see you guys in a bit. Guys, we're still making our way to the drop off here. I just looked at the customer notes, and it says hand it to me, wait in the parking lot, or come outside. I have a black hoodie on. So I mean, okay. Random, but cool, no problem. We're only like a minute away. Oh, you know what, I think it's going to a high school. I think that's why. Hopefully it's easy to get into, because I'm not sure what they mean by parking lot, you know. But I could be wrong. Maybe it's not the high school, but it looks like it is. I'm looking at the map. I'm not too far away. I'm only 4 minutes out. So we'll see what happens. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys. This order might be my top 10 least favorite order I've done in a long time. So it was going to the high school. It was placed by somebody's mom who's not here, right? So they modified the pin to go to the back of the high school, like where the football field is, all that good stuff. Cool. So I get there, I'm calling, nothing. I'm texting them. Well, they have the in-app chat, nothing, right? Because according to their notes, they were gonna come meet me, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm probably gonna end up, I put there, can't get a hold of the customer. They gave me the countdown, right? And they gave me like 3 or 4 minutes, I think. But this time, I can leave it. I didn't have to bring it back or anything. So I was like, you know what? Let me go to the front of the school where I can find a door, So when the timer runs out, I'm about to go take the photo, and this kid comes out. Hey, are you here for Catherine? I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh yeah, that's my mom. She told me that you were gonna be here at some point, but I wasn't sure when. So I've been standing out here the whole time. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm sorry, man. The GPS took me to the back by the football field. And then he was like, oh yeah, I told her that, but then I told her to change it to the front door. I guess you forgot. So in the end, the kid got his food. So, it all worked out, but it was just really annoying that I kept calling, texting, no answer. So anyways, now we're gonna make our way back to the town center. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys, so we have our next order here from Sweet Green. $7 payout, less than a mile. Of course, we jumped on it and the food was ready. And then I got this order here on Grubhub. I think it has a $14 payout, less than 3 miles from Chipotle, I think. So we just accepted that one. So I'm gonna get this dropped off here fast from Sweet Green. Then head to Chipotle. Let's go. Alrighty, guys. So we got the order delivered here from Sweet Green. It actually came like $7.88 or like a random amount. And then we went to Chipotle. We just picked it up here. So we're on the road now from Grubhub. So we're doing great. I think this is my first order on Grubhub in a very long time, because they've been slacking with the orders they've been sending me. So I'm kind of glad that we got something right now. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, we got the order dropped off here from Chipotle to Grubhub, which, it was $14.03, and we already knew that because Grubhub is awesome like that, and they tell you what you're gonna make before you take the order, like the way it should be. But anyways, now we're sitting here for the entire day around $53 with like, I think 8 cents. Adding everything up, so not too bad. It is 5 o'clock, so we got 5 more hours left. Can we do 200? Yes, we can. We'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty, guys, now we're back at the town center just waiting for an order, and I forgot to mention the delivery goals. I think yesterday the goal was 18, so we're gonna keep it the same today, 18. I think we're only sitting around 5 deliveries for the entire day, so not so hot, but we still got plenty of time to do it. We'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty, guys, it looks like Grubhub finally woke up. It's been asleep for a while, but we have another order here from Grubhub from Potbelly, less than a mile, paying $6.09. Of course we took it. We just dropped it off. Then we got this order here on Doordash from Silver Diner showing $6.25. I want to say like 2.5 miles maybe. So we're making our way now towards Silver Diner. Hopefully the food is ready, and I think we're gonna have a really great dinner. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, we got the order from Silver Diner picked up. The food was ready, so now we're having back-to-back orders, which is exactly what I need. It's 5:37 right now, so we still have plenty of time, but we're still kind of far from the goal though. So I'm hoping to hit 100, because I don't know why, but for me, once I hit 100, it's a lot easier. I feel like hitting $100 is like the biggest hurdle of the day for me. I mean, after that happens, it just flows. So I don't know if it's just in my mind or what, but we're getting there. Maybe stepping into $100. Let's go. So the order from Silver Diner became $8.25, and then we got this order right away from Santini's, also showing $6.25. I think it's like less than 2 miles. We picked it up, the food was ready, now we're almost there. Currently 6 o'clock on the dot. So again, I think we're really picking up the pace, and I'm really happy about it, but I still think we need more. Now we only have 4 hours left to get to $200. I still think it's possible, so we're not gonna adjust the goal, at least not yet. Actually, no, never mind. Why did I even say that? We're not adjusting the goal at all. We're going until we hit it, which I hope happens. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys, so we got the order dropped off, and now we're sitting at around, I think, $74.75. Not too bad, but at the same time, it could be a little bit better. Now, we do have our next order here from the Bento House, also showing $6.25. thing's like 2.2 miles, so I probably sound like a broken record, but I like the fact that we're getting decent orders, you know, no high mileage, no like super low paying, you know, so hey, I'll do this, you know, I'm taking everything I can right now in the hopes that, you know, hopefully one of these is a banger, but at the same time, I know that I can knock this out in 10 minutes, so 6:25, 10 minutes, hey, it's a no-brainer for me. So hopefully the food is ready and we'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty, so we dropped off the order from the bento house, made it back to the town center, even though I didn't want to, because, you know, my goal is to also not make it back to the town center. I don't want to park, I want to be active, but realistically, it's really hard to be active, you know, all the time. But anyways, we have our next order here. We just picked it up from Chipotle. I believe it has a $7 payout. It's going like less than a mile, if I'm not mistaken. So now we're making our way towards the customer drop-off. Oh man, there was a fender bender here. The cops are here. That's crazy. But you might be able to see that in the background, maybe some flashing lights or something. But anyways, let me get this dropped off and we'll see you guys on the next one. Guys, so we got the latest order dropped off here from Chipotle. It actually became like $10, I think, which is awesome. $10 less than a mile. Now, if I'm not mistaken, doing all the math, you know, the Grubhub and whatnot, adding that up to my total, I think we're sitting around $91, or give or take. And we just accepted our next order here from Bar Taco, also showing, I believe, a $7 payout, like less than 3 miles. It was like a decent amount of items, so I'm hoping that we get something on top. And I believe, hopefully, after doing this one, assuming we get something on top, we should be over $100. If not, we're gonna be right there. And then after that, it's just 100 more. You know, it's currently 6:45, so again, like always, the clock is against us, but we are going till 10 p.m. So hopefully we can do 200 by then. We'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty, guys, so we finally have the order picked up here at Bar Taco, man. It took a while, and they're really busy, so I understand. The guy told me it was gonna be 5 minutes, and it did take about 5 minutes. Then the security guy walks in and he said, hey, there's this Lexus outside. It's been parked in for like 20 minutes. 20 minutes, really? Because there's like no parking, you know, so I threw my hazards, but I'm out of the way. I'm not blocking anyone, you know. And so he's talking to, like, he doesn't know it's my car, right? So I'm just waiting, and he's talking to the Bar Taco guy, and the guy's like, it's gonna be 5 more minutes. He's not been here that long. He's allowed to be there. Like, you know, we give him permission. It's DoorDash. And this dude is just not letting it go. Like, he needs to be gone the next 10 minutes, or like we're gonna like, you know, put the little boot on him. And I was like, well, once he said that, I was like, like, you need to tell me the food's not gonna be ready, because this guy clearly doesn't know my car. He's new, so I've never seen him before, so he doesn't know me. I don't know him, but I'm pretty cool with all the other parking guys, you know. So luckily the food came out, left, no problem. Now we're back on the road. It's currently 7:01, so again, we got 3 hours left, and I think after this we should be over $100, hopefully. So yeah, I mean, time is against us like always, but I got faith. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, so we got the order from Bar Taco dropped off. I believe it became either $10.50 or $10.75, but that means that we're over the $100 threshold for the entire day, which is awesome. So I believe we need like $99 more to go. So when I got this offer here, or a stack offer from Chipotle and North Italia, showing $12, I think it's like less than 3 miles. I jumped on it right away. Luckily, both orders were ready, so now we're back on the road. It's currently 7:20, so we should get these dropped off by 7:30, if not earlier. So we can keep going. It's really busy right now. I have a feeling that we're gonna make the goal. Let's do it. Alrighty, guys, so usually this is a time where I say, hey, we're out of time. Not today. Today we are not out of time. In fact, we have our next order here from Fintai, although it's just kind of weird. The original Fintai is way closer to the drop-off than the Fintai that I'm going to. I'm going to the other Fintai. I think it's like 9 miles away when it's all said and done. 15 items, which is why I'm taking it. It's kind of high on items. $16.50 for the payout. But I'm also taking it because it's gonna leave me basically next to the other Fintai and kind of close to the town center. So the drop-off makes perfect sense. Hopefully the food is ready. And right now it's 7:35. We got plenty of time, and I think we're gonna be close. Actually, you know what? Scratch the close part. We're gonna hit it. Now, I don't want to dash till midnight or 11:30, but if that's what it takes today, it is what it is. Today we are hitting $200, starting at 2 p.m. I don't recommend it. It's an awkward time, meaning it's slow. People are not really ordering food. I would either do it a little bit earlier or wait till like 3 or 4, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, starting at 2 wasn't probably the brightest idea I've ever had. But you know what? I feel like if I didn't go out at 2, I would have been really lazy and just probably like not even gone out at all. You know, I know myself. So I was like, you know what? get your butt outside, take some orders, let's go. So that's what we did. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we got the food picked up. It was not ready. They were really, really busy. She told me it was gonna be about 10 minutes. I said, no problem. So I just sat down, waited, you know, because we do the easy thing. All we gotta do is drive her there. We're not cooking. We're not dealing with customers, at least not to the level that they are, you know. So I said, no problem. The food ended up being, I think only 10 or 12 minutes. So they didn't even wait that long, to be honest. Now we're back on the road. We have a 10-minute drive. We should be there by 8 o'clock. Again, you know, the clock, like always, is against us, but I got a good feeling. I think we'll be able to make it. I mean, I'm only gonna dash till midnight, so if we can't do it past midnight, then, you know, it's a fail, but we're gonna try. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Hey guys, hopefully you guys can see me okay, or at least hear me okay. Got the order dropped off from Fentai. The customer, that guy was pissed. He was really mad because he said, this doesn't make any sense. Why would they send you to the furthest restaurant when I live down the street from the other one? You know, so I mean, he wasn't mad at me, he was just mad at the situation, you know. So anyways, I had a $23 payout, so totally worth it. But yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't they order? And Fentai is not like a chain, you know, it's like a local, you know, it's like a local restaurant. Like, you know, they have a few, they have like 4, you know, so it's not like a McDonald's, you know, where there's a bunch of them. So I don't know. So yeah, he was mad, but he got his food, so you know, it is what it is. Currently 8:05. Took us a little bit longer because we waited with some traffic lights. But overall, basically got 2 hours left, and we're not doing so bad. We're gonna need a lot of big orders though, so hopefully we get more Fentai. We'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, after dropping off the order here from Fentai, we were going back to the town center when I got this order here from the bento house showing 725. I think it was like 2 point something miles. I think 2.5, maybe less. So I was pretty excited, you know, 725, not too bad. Until I walked inside. I walked inside, at least 7 or 8 dashers waiting. You know, the body language looked like they've been waiting for forever, you know, arms crossed, me mugging the lady. And then my phone started ringing and it's a customer, and the guy is like, hey man, I've been waiting for 35 minutes. Where's my food at? I was like, sir, I just walked in here. Let me figure it out, you know? So, but he was already pissed. So I walked in, and the lady's like completely flustered. She's like, we're super behind. Like, we're like 30 minutes behind on all of our tickets. I don't know what happened. I think like a cook walked out or something. So I felt bad for her, you know? So I was like, you know what? I'm so sorry. Let me tell this customer is gonna wait a while, right? But I called him back and I said, sir, it looks like it's gonna be like 35 minutes. And then he was like, well, I'm not waiting that long. And I was like, you know what, sir? Me neither. I said, I'm actually going to unassign the order, and then another dasher will bring you your food. And he said, all right, cool, man. So in the end, he was, you know, I think I calmed him down, because I think whoever he was calling before, I guess he was trying to call the restaurant and they were not answering. So he just needed an answer. So I told him, hey, they said it's going to be 30 minutes. I'm not waiting 30 minutes. So I unassigned it, moved on. I just, you know, went back to my car and just chilled for a few more minutes, mainly because the parking lot is shared with Santini's, Silver Diners down the road. The town center is like 2 minutes from there. Fentai is up the street. But none of those gave me any orders until we got this one right here from Outback. 725, same deal, like I think like 2.7 miles, something like that. But the food was ready, we just picked it up. So now we're back on the road here. We're only 4 minutes out. But yeah, so you know, I wasn't gonna wait 35 minutes. I probably would have waited maybe like 10 minutes tops, you know. But I'm glad she told me, you know, 30 minutes or whatever. I would have hated if she would have told me, oh, it's coming right up or something, which is why they probably told those other dashers that were waiting. So I don't know why they're waiting in the middle of dinner, basically. I was just unassigned. So now I'm probably not gonna go back to the bento house for the rest of the night, because it looks like they're having a rough time. So anyways, let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys on the next one. Guys, so after we dropped off the order from Outback, I think it ended up being 8:50. I was driving back. I went by Fentai hoping to get something. Nothing, except for like, you know, really low paying orders. I was not about to do that. Then I got this order here from Am Pizza. Now, I rarely go to Am Pizza, but I was like, you know what? 6:25, 3 miles, is getting late. It's already like 9 o'clock. So let me jump on it, why not? So I get there, and honestly, I should have walked in there and walked out. But I was like, you know what? Let me give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe things are better now. No. There was a guy next to me, a dasher. He had a huge order, so that's why he didn't want to unassigned. But eventually, when he finally got someone to help him, they were like, "Oh, you're gonna have to wait. We have 11 pizzas ahead of yours." He was there before I got there, and there was another guy that was there before I got there too. So basically, all of us left. All of us left. So we unassigned the order, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm really tempted to just. I know that I said I wanted to dash today at 200, but the orders are not there. The orders are not there. Plus, some of my boys are hitting me up. They're like, "Hey, we know you're off today. Come out." They want to go to like Arlington and DC, and you know, kind of like, you know, hit the streets, you know, go bar hopping and whatnot. And I told him, I was like, "Hey man, I might be open to it because we're not really doing anything right now." Except we did get this order here from Tiki Thai. I haven't been there in a while, but hopefully the food is ready. I think it's also showing 625. I think it's like 2.2 miles. So I'm hoping that the food is ready, and that might be our last one. But I don't know. I'm still deciding. I feel like I said I was gonna commit to this, and I really want to, but I feel like the orders are not there, you know. Plus, a night out with the boys, Friday night. I haven't done that in forever, so tempting. I'm tempted. So we'll see what happens. But for now, we're gonna go to Tiki Thai. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys, we got the food picked up. The food was ready. Tiki Thai does not disappoint. But yeah, man, and pizza just really like just killed my night for me, to be honest. Before that, we were having a great day, you know, doing what we could, hustling. But I walked in there, and I should have walked right out. But honestly, I shouldn't even have accepted the order. I know better. I know M Pizza sucks like 90% of the time. But I didn't expect them to be so behind at like 9 p.m. You know, it wasn't even that busy inside, which is crazy. But yeah, so anyways, we have a 3-minute drive here. By the time we drop this off, it'll be 9:30, and I believe after dropping this off, assuming there isn't anything on top, we'll at least be at around $150, which I think, considering we started at 2 p.m., it's not bad. But I really wanted to do 200, but I don't know. I don't think, even if I stay until midnight, I don't think we'll hit it, you know, unless I move to like a whole different part of my area, which I probably could do, but then again, I don't know, you know. So we'll see. 9:28. I'm still gonna go till 10, and hopefully we get, you know, to 200. But realistically speaking, unless there's some hidden catering order in the middle of the night with a huge payout, it doesn't seem likely. So more than likely, what's gonna happen is we're gonna drop this off. We're gonna go back to the town center. Hopefully get another order. Hopefully do it. Probably call it a night. Be at around 160 maybe. Go out with the boys. Have a good time. I don't know. I do feel like I'm disappointing you guys because I really wanted to do this. You know, I really wanted to show you that it's possible. You know, if you commit to it, you can do it. But I don't know. So we'll see what happens. I do got Grubhub still going on, so maybe we'll get something from them. But so far, nothing worth taking. But yeah, so let me get this dropped off, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys. So we got the order dropped off from Tiki Thai. I believe we're sitting around $153 for the entire dash, right? So I'm gonna take the orders as long as they keep coming. So right after that, we got this order here from Silver Diner. We just picked it up. I believe it's 625, going like a mile and a half. And that's only because I'm kind of far away from Silver Diner. But it's funny the amount of orders that I'm getting from M Pizza, because I know everyone's unassigning their orders. So if you order M Pizza today in my area, there's like 100% chance you're not getting your food, or you're probably gonna get a credit or a refund, one of those, because they're just way too behind, you know. So kind of sucks for the customers, and also, you know, for drivers, it kind of turns them off for that merchant. You know, like I know now I'm not gonna go to what's it called, M Pizza. Why would I? When I know all I'm gonna do is wait, you know. But anyways, the food was ready here at Silver Diner. We're basically already at the customer's house. Live super close. So again, we're gonna go ahead and keep taking the orders as long as they're coming. And once it dries out, we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. And more than likely, we're gonna go hang out with the boys. But yeah, so we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys. So we got the order dropped off from Silver Diner. It was just $6.25. We're gonna end the dash here at $159 with 34 cents. It is 10:25, so I gave it even an extra 25 minutes. Nothing. So now we're gonna head home. See, the boys want to go out, but the boys want me to drive, and that's not happening. I told them, hey, we can go out, but I'm not driving. They're like, oh, what if so-and-so drives, but we take your car? And I'm like, nope, I'm not driving. My car's been driving all day. My baby needs to rest also. So Now they're trying to figure out what else we're gonna do, because they don't want to Uber because it's kind of expensive to go from here to Arlington on a Friday night. That's probably a steep price. But anyways, we did do 18 deliveries, so that was good. But you know, we had a lot of like 625s that stayed at 625s towards the end, so it is what it is. I wish we could have hit 200. I'm kind of disappointed in myself, to be honest. I thought we were gonna do a little bit better. But then again, we did start at 2 p.m., which is one of the most random times to start a dash at, so I don't recommend it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for coming along in today's dash. We'll see you guys next time. Stay safe.